Many of the students that I've taught come back to me and say, oh, thank you so much for that back solving lesson. It saved my life. Once again, back at you. Next thing I want to talk about is back solving. So for back solving, this is kind of doing a question backwards. So that's kind of the beautiful thing about most standardized tests, the Asvab specifically, is you're going to have A, B, C, D. And so I can just create a question here and we can kind of work it backwards, but this is the idea of back solving. You're going to take an answer, say 7, C is 7, right? You don't know if it's right or wrong, but you can always plug it into the question and then see if that turns out to be true. So if we were to do 3x plus 6 equals 27. And then A, B, C, D, you're gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so if we have 5, 6, 7, 8, we're gonna start with one of the numbers in the middle. You always wanna start with one of the middle numbers because it's not either the biggest or the smallest. The thing is, if let's say we back solve with 5, if I plug 5 in, I get 15 plus 6, 3 times 5, which is 15. Add the 6 and I get 21. And what this tells me is, okay, 5 is too small. 5's off the list. So back solving helps, but it doesn't help as much as if we started in the middle. Because all I've realized with this 5 is that it's too small, and I haven't eliminated that many answers. Whereas if I start with a 6 or 7, and I find out 6 is too small, well then I know, okay, 5 is definitely too small. So it kind of shortens your work if you start from the middle. But back solving really is exactly what it sounds like. You just take one of the answers, the answer that you think makes the most sense, plug it in for the variable, see if it works. And this works really well with your algebra questions. So we're gonna try this 7, plug it in for 3x plus 6 equals 27. And then 3 times 7 is what we're plugging in here. So what is 3 times 7? 3 times 7 is 21. And you're gonna add 6 to that. 21 plus 6 is 27. And so this turns out to be true. And we're like, all right, cool. Gold star. Charlie is our answer. Now we've gone through and we've back solved the answer. We're still using our 4 steps. We still have to kind of figure out all the information that we're given. We have to identify what it's asking. In this case, it's asking for x. Solve strategically. In this case, we use the strategy of back solving and then confirm our answer. Good way to confirm all your algebra questions, plug in for the variable and see if it works. And so that's kind of the beauty of back solving, is it automatically confirms for you. We plugged in our 7, saw that it worked, poof, we're on to the next one. That's how back solving works, and it's a really, really powerful tool. Many of the students that I've taught come back to me and say, oh, thank you so much for that back solving lesson. It saved my life. So hopefully it does the same for you.